What's good, everybody? Y'all already know what's going on. Check this out, man. I got Mr. Fred right here. I was just introduced to him by a good friend named Rico Walker. He in here showing me on the phone that, you know, this man dog. And 10 minutes later, this man walked in the door, man. It's just crazy that how life works, because I never seen dude before. My guy he haven't been to this shop before. I haven't cut his hair in almost 6-7 years. So today was my first day cutting his hair. He was telling me about this man. The whole time this man talking to me on Facebook trying to get a haircut, he pull up and the rest is history, man. It's just crazy. And I'm here talking to him about these dogs because he said he been dealing with these dogs over 30 years. So of course I had to instantly throw the phone on to just get some of this wisdom to share with y'all as well. And man, it's just crazy, man. But like we were saying earlier, I was just asking him, you know, what it takes to manage. What you got? 23 dogs?
23 dogs, yeah.
He got 23 dogs, man. Yeah. I'm going crazy, and I only got 7. But I got, not including puppies, but I got 7 grown dogs, and I'm going crazy. This man got 23 dogs, man. So what? How you manage that, man? Like what's the secret?
Well, you know, first thing first, you know, hey, they didn't ask to be here, so you know, you gotta put them first. It's just like the children, you know, they come first. You know, before I go to work, I go out there, I make sure the water's changed, the water's clean, you know, and I bleach it down before I leave. Pick up. See, a lot of people don't know, picking up dog poop, that's the #1 thing. You got to clean up. And that's what I do before I go to work. I clean up and check them. And then I get out of there, man. And my wife, she go out there about 10 o'clock. And she do her little part. Just make sure everything's clean. They got clean water. And she'll feed the puppies. And when I get off, I come in and finish the rest, you know. So, man, I'm cleaning the yard up, man, 3 to 4 times a day. You know, and that's my job. It ain't theirs, it's mine. You know, I got to do it, you know.
Don't let him fool you now. He in the hype. He dealing with that Pac-Man blood, man. What we dealing with in our yards today. He got that in his yard as well, so he ain't behind. You know what I'm saying? He up. He up there, man.
Yeah, I did 3 breeding with Pac-Man, man. And
3.
They all come out phenomenal, man. And I breeding with Pac-Man. I got every color you can name.
That's crazy. I seen he showed me some tries. You had some tries.
Yeah.
Was them all Pac-Man?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. And yeah, the man, he's doing his job, man, you know. And I salute Jay because Jay is a respectful man. He's a humble young man.
I can vouch for it because I bought a dog from Jay.
Yeah.
So what he's saying, you know, is true. So you got to give credit when it's due. Shout out to them boys over there in the Bully Vault because they're a team. You know what I'm saying? All of them got a role that they playing, and everybody say that about them. Them guys got a role that they playing, man.
Yeah, much respect, man.
You can't knock it. You know what I'm saying? Especially for people that's on the outside that you don't know saying the same thing. So it's just crazy. You gotta give credit when due, man. Yeah. I'm listening.
They got everything for you, man. You know, and matter of fact, you know, if not just breeding with them, man, they gonna tell you what to do, you know, because one thing I tell anybody about them guys right there, man, they know how to put beef on a dog.
Yeah.
On a puppy.
Yeah.
Jay, I don't know what Jay's secret is, but Jay will take a puppy, and make him, man, a hook puppet, you know.
Yeah.
The guy, he know what he's doing. He's good. He's real good. He's patient. He take his time. And he
did, man, because he ain't let me get my dog till 8 weeks.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people won't do that. I didn't even do that on my first little. But that is the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And that show you a lot about a person too. Not saying that person good or bad if they sell you or give your dog before 8 weeks. But like he said, that come from dealing with a person that has a lot of patience. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool, man. That's cool.
Oh yeah. So man, yeah, we got some real quality young upcoming breeders out here, man. And I'm old school, and I respect my young blood now because I'm learning from them, you know, and stuff like that. And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help each other out, man, and stuff.
That's good, man.
Yeah,
it's good to say because, you know, so the bully game has its ups and downs.
It does.
But at the end of the day, it's something that I know that we all have in common, which is the love for these dogs.
That's right.
And no matter what you sell a dog for, whether it's low or high, at the end of the day, we still all equal. You know what I'm saying? Because we all out here. Ain't none of our dogs cleaning up behind themselves.
No.
Ain't none of our dogs feeding themselves. Ain't none of our dogs, I ain't gonna say that because a lot of our dogs is putting money in our pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I might be lying about that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. Shit, them dogs ain't really just, you know what I'm saying. They taking care of a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, you still got to put in that work in order for that dog to do what it's doing. Because you can have a nice dog and still don't do nothing with that dog. You know what I'm saying?
You're
so,
right.
Yeah, man, you know, this game is totally on you.
Oh yeah, it is, man. You know, and taking care of the dog is the number one thing. You know, taking care of the dog is the number one thing. I tell anybody that. You know, you can sit here and buy a dog from Jay, and like I said, when you get that puppy, it's gonna be right. But if you don't take care of that puppy, then you come 6 months later, you be like, Jay, why your dog ain't turn like this? And then you look at his little mate.
Yeah.
Hey, this man take pride in his dog.
Yeah.
He this and that.
And I seen him.
If you listen to what he tell you to and feed your dog what he tell you, you gonna have it, you know. But I mean, if you sit here and gonna feed them, you know, $10 bag dog food, and they feeding their dog $40, $50 bag dog food, you gonna get a different dog.
Yeah.
I mean, point blank, you know. You still gonna get a nice dog, but you gonna get a different dog, you know.
I can agree with that.
You know. So.
But some, and then like, well, I guess when we saying litter mates, that's true. But at the end of the day, man, some dogs just don't have it. So you can't, you know, be mad. You got to create. You got to create what you want. You got to create what you want. Yeah. That's what people failing to realize. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the breeder's job to sell you the best dog out the litter.
No.
It's about you seeing that breeder vision, taking that blood and making it what you want it to be.
Yeah.
You know, because like he said, we can have litter mates, but your dog might not look like my dog. It ain't because that dog was the last pick. It's probably because you ain't feeding it right. It's probably anything. But you still got to feed it right and then create what you really want, you know, and take it from there. Trust the process, you know, because it's a process.
Which is so true, because I know about 2 weeks ago I went to a guy's yard, and he was having a problem with his dog. I went to his yard. And man, as soon as I went in his yard, I knew what the problem was.
Yeah.
Maintenance.
Man,
them dogs, man. I'm like, man, you're not cleaning up, and your dogs got bad parasites.
Yeah.
You know, dogs that caught city and this and that. And they weren't picking the weight up, you know. And then it's like, well, the stool not solid. I said, that's what it is, man. You got to clean up behind them. They're stepping in and pooping, this and that. So, you know, with that being said, you know, I got him on the right path. Now his dogs got 20 pounds more than what they had, you know.
That's crazy.
Now he understand, you know. I said, man, you got to put work in, you know. You just want to claim something.
Yeah.
If you're gonna claim something, then what you need to do be a kennel partner and you need to just buy the food and let your other partner do the work, and then then you can fit right on in, something like that.
Yeah,
but you got to
still get the
sponsor.
same bragging rights.
Yeah, but you got to sponsor that though. You just can't be killing partners. You ain't putting no money in. You got to put money in. You got to buy the dog food. You got to pay the vet bill.
And you got to. And you got to understand the situation that your killing partner is in. True. Like, me and my killing partner right now, we ain't killing partner, but we invested in a certain dog together. So with me understanding that we had a deal in the beginning of this when we bought the dog at a certain age, but now that it's time for the deal to go through, it's my job to understand that the situation that he in, as far as being a multiple dog owner, if he got a litter that's about to drop, he can't do what we said in the beginning on the deal. So I got to do what I got to do as a killer partner to take up the slack, to not put much weight on him. Because it's like, bro, at the end of the day, we still a team. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And you got to understand it, because you gonna blame him if something don't go right, and you know that he wasn't able to take care of that situation, like he should have, because he got so much other stuff going on. Working, more dogs, girl problems, you know what I'm saying? All that. Because you gonna have girl problems with dealing with these dogs too, because these girls, man, I'm telling you, man. Especially in the beginning, and you ain't making no money either. Especially if you ain't making no money.
You said girl problem.
Yeah.
Wife problem.
Wife problem. Man, I'm telling you, man, that's why I try my best, even though my girl ain't going anyway. But I don't ask my girl to do nothing dog related, so she won't even be able to throw it back in my face. You can't say you did nothing for me with these dogs. You know what I'm saying?
But what they don't know,
if they want to, though, it's different.
Yeah, but what they don't know is that the dog game is a benefit for them. Guess what? Your man ain't in the streets.
Yeah.
He's not in the streets, dude.
Doing something he love.
Yeah.
My girl was on my head the other day, man. Cause I ain't been trying to go out of town or nothing. Cause I've been busy with the dogs, or if I do go out of town, it's dog related. I'm like, bruh, so shit, you want to go out of town, but you ain't got no reason to go out of town. At least I got something that I want to do and go out of town. Figure out something that you want to do, and then we can go out of town. If you like fashion or something, find a fashion show, then we can go out of town. We ain't going out of town for no reason. You know what I'm saying? We need to be able to have something to do when we go out of town. And the dog shows give me something to do. It keep me looking forward to something, whether that's a dog show, whether that's a breeding, whether that's a dog growing up. It just keep me motivated, and it keep me to understand that nothing happens overnight. And when being a dog owner, that will teach you patience. It will teach you that nothing happens overnight, man. Nothing. You got to be patient with these dogs, man.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
And then you got to respect them.
Yeah.
And then you could, like I said, you got some dogs, man. They'll pop. They pop young.
Yeah.
And you got some, man. It might take a year.
Yeah.
Be like, man, why it took them so long? But it's like us. Maturing. Some men don't mature until they get 50 years old.
Yeah.
I got a brother, 53. He still ain't matured.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And man,
it's coming.
With this dog stuff, you got to know what you want to.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do because things changing every day. A lot of people be bashing exotics a lot. When in reality they don't. It's just some exotics actually don't carry what other exotics carry. Sure. They have a look that's just don't seem right. And then when they do, when you known for whether they say bashing exotics or whatever, but like a exotic type of dog, they want to call you like you contradicting yourself or something. No, it's a difference between certain exotics. You know what I'm saying? Some exotics look like this and some exotics look like that. It's just about you understanding what you like in that dog and what what you don't like in that dog for you to know that you don't want that in your yard. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't want that certain look in your program. Because it's certain blood that throws certain looks that you might not like, but you really like that blood. So it's about you taking that another type of blood and mixing it to get what you want, which go back to creating. Because I feel like everybody love exotics. I love exotics. I love a freaky looking dog. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So it's a process, man. And you gotta trust it.
And you do.
You gotta trust it. That's why that saying right there, it can't get no realer than that. I feel like everybody needs to switch their kennel name to Trust the Process. Because, dude, that's the answer to everything. That's the answer to everything. We can all be out here agreeing to disagree, but at the end of the day, it's a process, man, that we all got to go through. And that's why I always try to watch what I say in this dog game. Because what people fail to realize, that you can actually come up overnight in this dog game. It's not really overnight, but you can make something out of nothing. Like you can have a pit bull looking dog or whatever people want to claim it to be, and turn that pit bull looking dog into something that everybody wants by just doing one breeding. One breeding that everybody told you not to do.
One clean breed.
One clean breed. They gonna tell you, everybody told you don't do this breed, and you did it because you trusted your process, and you created something so beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
Like, man, you got to do what you want to do in this game. Is one thing that I can tell anybody that's watching this video as well. Do what you want to do, because I don't care how big people think they are scientists and they know what they gonna get and this and that. You don't. So you got to go with the flow. You got to go with the flow, man.
Yeah, because I know what I like. I like clean dogs.
Yeah, me too.
I like exotic.
Me
but
too.
I like clean exotic.
Yeah,
so
clean
exotic. I
exotic.
don't bash nobody, man.
Yeah.
It's to each his own. You know
And then I feel like, and I honestly feel like, you know, the people that have certain exotics that maybe not be clean, they want a clean one too, but they pride won't allow them to say it because they produced this dog. True. And they proud of it, which they should be, you know. But you got to understand that you got to be able to take a certain type of criticism. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that, okay, you can be out here on the front line with this dog pushing and promoting it, and then wondering why nobody using it, and you mad because you believe in this dog and nobody else do. You got to realize, bro, you produce this dog, so you care about it. Nobody else don't. So when you put your pride to the side and understand that you got to come to create, and you got to be humble, clean up, or whatever the case is, your program will be more respected. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be acceptable because people creating their own stuff. And people gonna mess with who they want to mess with. True. Because you can have the best and they still don't mess with you. But they can't do nothing but respect it though. Because, not saying you humble, but you doing your thing and not really caring about what nobody say. You understand that, okay, this might not be the best dog in the world, but you doing what you can while you can. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, man, it's a lot that can be done, but that's what I tell people too. A lot of people don't be having nothing going on before these dogs. So they don't understand real life principles. You got to understand real life principles and apply those to the dog game, and then you'll understand that certain things is what it is. Certain people act a certain way because that's just who they are. You know what I'm saying? Just people glorify people because they got a nice dog. You still got to respect that person as a person, whether they good people or asshole, whether they got ugly dogs but they still good people. You know what I'm saying? People are glorified asshole because they got nice dogs and call this person real because they got nice dogs. No, you got this person right here that can't really afford the exotic, and he just working his way up. But he a good dude. He humble. He trying. He might jump in your inbox every day, window shopping, just praying. You know what I'm saying? That maybe you say, nigga, you can come get this motherfucker and treat it better than a nigga that spent 5 bands with you. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to understand that people is people at the end of the day, and don't judge a person by what they got.
Yeah.
You got to judge them for who they is, because that's what a lot of people do.
Yeah, because they can have a heart of gold.
Yeah.
You know.
And just can't afford it.
Be the best co-owner you ever had.
Best co-owner you ever had. Clean up behind the dogs.
Yeah.
You know, learning about the dogs. Taking great pictures, you know. Man, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah, you're right about that. We gotta respect each other, man.
You gotta respect each other, man. I'm so glad you walked in this building today because, like I said, it's a matter of time to start putting everything on camera and putting it out for other people to see, because this is what I do every day. This is my everyday life. But I just don't put it out there for y'all to see. People that be in my life, they understand. They know how I get down. They know how I talk. But now that y'all see that, man, this stuff is real out here, and there's good people out here. There's people out here that been doing this stuff a long time. That's from Memphis. That respect other people from Memphis and want to see other people in Memphis do good, whether they doing good or not. So, man, it's all about mindset. Mindset, man, and who you are as a person. So whether this stuff gonna make or break you, you know.
I'll tell you, get out there and get your job there first.
Yeah. Get out there and get you a job first. You heard me?
Yeah, don't try to live up the dog, you know.
Yeah. Unless you just that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just that nigga. Because, you know, it's people out here that's doing it.
Yeah.
You know? But that's something I try my best not to worry about. What other people got and what other people doing. Because especially with dealing with this Facebook stuff. Because, man, they were tricky. You know what I'm saying? These folks are tricky, man. They're tricky, man. So, you gotta stay down, man. Trust your process.
That's right.
Trust your process. Is anything else you want to tell them before you head out this thing, man?
Yeah, man, that's a true statement. Yeah, you gotta trust your process, because what I've been doing for the longest. And actually, I'm 2 kennels in one: Memphis Bully Nation and Extreme Purple Line. So,
yeah,
you know, I've been doing this for a while, and like I said, I just make it do what it do.
Yeah,
you know. And I don't hate on nobody. I love all dogs, because I'm a dog lover.
Yeah.
So, you know, with that being said, that's that on that.
Trust the Process TV, man. I got to get this man out of here. Get him looking good for his wife. He ready to go home. So we ain't about to sit here and talk to y'all all day. TTP. Get over with him.